Cool, looks like we're good to go. Welcome to the stream tonight. So yeah, I'll jump straight into it. What we've got here is some storage containers for our new space, for our space station. We have a MUN base for contract, and there are a couple of probes in amongst that, which I need to take to Eve with me. So without further ado, that's not good. Revert to launch. Right, I did not check my staging. Rookie error. Okay. Ooh, that was not good. Okay, that one actually needs to be down here. Those need to be there. Cool. To attach that, and I'll need to have something waiting to get it, which is fine. Fudge, I think I've messed this one up. How have I? I have. No, I know there's spare docking ports up there, so I'll just have to use one when I get. So I'll see if I should have sufficient delta V to get that to my space station. At which point I'll undock it and get something to sort of attach them. I hope I've got spare docking ports. Oh, I know there are some on the space station. Anyway, without further ado, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Interesting. This thing's supposed to lift up to 40 tons. There's like 30 tons of weight there of mass. Ah yes, so in these I have a bunch of parachutes. Reason being is I intend to deorbit some of my multi-mission bases, retire them I suppose. Guess I could always just keep them sort of, see if I can move them into sort of somewhere to have it as monuments, because they've served me well, some of them. Obviously, in real life, wouldn't be as easy to slapping parachutes to the side. At least you had some kind of wireless control system for them. There's no guarantees they're even going to open up. I really have my concerns that this isn't going to work. I really don't have to redesign this thing. Slowing down just so I'm not sort of wasting so much energy pushing through the atmosphere. I mean, yes, you could argue, go faster, but at the same time, this isn't the most aerodynamic thing. Just look at that. It's not going to work too well. Okay. So I'm going to want to start going more horizontal. Because yes, you do want to be going. I mean, ideally, you'd start off going horizontal and then just keep going going faster and faster. The issue with doing that is you're going to. The issue with doing it like that is you're going to be fighting the atmosphere a lot, which isn't really what you want. You don't want to be doing that. Yeah, I'm going to have a ton of spare delta V on this thing. I should have waited for the space station to get overhead. Wah wah. Oh no, there it is. Since there's not so much atmosphere anymore, I'm going to crank up the boosters. $80 kilometers should be good. It's 270 meters per second. Huh. I don't have any smart probes in this thing. Okay. It's been a bit of time sort of preparing this. I didn't really sort of bother to look at the space news. I mean, there's the SpaceX rocket exploded on the launch pad or whatever. So that kind of happened. Oh yeah, and there's like a test firing of a solid rocket motor. That kind of the nozzle and the shield foot like just kind of also exploded. I mean, it sounds bad, but you know, you learn from these. If something's been learned from these failures, it means that you're not going to sort of face it when you sort of come up. It's just likely to sort of be a problem in real life. So when you actually when you go to live rather than just a test scenario. Okay, coal. This will allow the space station to catch up to what I'm doing here. Because that's what I want, is a space station to catch up. And then I'll send something out to go get it. Eve rocket. Because Eve rocket is what I'm going to also need to grab as well. Oh. Okay, cool. It's weird, it always sort of adds additional angles that it doesn't need to. I never figured that one out. Like it just needed to do the one direction, but it didn't. Okay, Okay, let's get ourselves nice and this way. Thing is, on re-entry, that's interesting. Never realised I put those on. On re-entry, the heaviest point tends to be the one that faces they end up going forward the most, facing forwards. But if I put too much mass here, then there's going to be a problem. That's also going to cause problems as well. So, bit of a catch-22 there. Ah, right, that's where I am. I thought I was this one here for a second. I'm like, wait, what? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh dear, at this rate I don't think I'm going to make it over the mountains. Not ideal. Or worse, I might might land in the mountains. Crud, I'm going to land in the mountains. This is not what I was wanting. uh, yeah, the mountains are they're not exactly a smooth surface to land on, so really don't want to be trying to land here if I can help it. Okay. Still a lot more slowing down. I've got a bunch of shoots that was having. There we are. That might actually be a relatively okay place to land. Could have been significantly worse. Whew. There we are. That's a nice meadow. The base of the mountains, a little bit of a dip. Okay, that's phase 1 done. Phase 2. We need to go get that thing. It's the old fuel station. Oh yeah, I need to fudge. I've just realised I forgot to take up my passenger. Bugger. So I need to take a VIP to Eve, and I just forgot to do that. Shoot. Okay, because this is a paying customer, I'm actually going to take care of. This is going to be a little bit more of a luxury thingamajig. Excuse me. We want there to be decent. We want there to be always power. No solar. Payload. Yes. No. Yes. Oh, yeah. Cool. Um. Utility. Thermals. Not that we really need much in the way of that. Cool. This has got a massive 5 ton. Okay, cool. And my very... Ooh, 70k, that's expensive. Whoops. There we are. Yeah, that should do. Oh, nice. An old, very old school design. Had this thing for a very long time. This launch unit. It's designed to take 10 tons into orbit, but you know, this should still be fine. I should delete that. It thinks it's doing its darnest to tip over. This is designed to lift 10 tons, this is half the weight, and it's... Oh gosh, this is difficult. I should really go find all the other launch sites. Because I know there's a desert one, there's that one, there's a bunch, I think there's a bunch of them. There's probably a tundra one. Doo -doo 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 -doo. So hopefully what I'll be able to do by the end of is I'll be on the way to Eve again. That's my goal. Okay, you're in orbit. I need you to attack the space station. Collecting all this stuff is going to be a pain. Dole. Just go match inclination, or try to. Okay, that'll do. Space station. What do we got here? It's a docking port. Nice, but they're underneath stuff. Okay, how much EVA's fuel you got? Plenty. Guess you're gonna need it. Okay. I'll actually keep that there, that's quite useful. So I'm trying to jam it. I'm trying to jam it at the back. Oh. Okay. Spare docking port, cool. We'll use this one to collect. And then I'll come in and I'll dock at the end here to get my final fuel up. Alrighty then. Which one was it? This one. Yep. There. Okay, undock. Oh well, everything's in very close proximity to each other. That's awesome. That'll go on the bottom. If I just have to take it to my space station, don't I? That's cool. I'll go for that first. Okay, cool. So, where are we? We are... Nice. T. Retrograde. So, in real life, what I expect probably would happen would be the exhaust would sort of push the station. We don't want to do that. So that's why we're sort of making sure the exhaust went over the station. RCS seems to, for some reason, not be affected, and I might be going to hit the station. Because those exhaust gases are being fired, and they've got to hit something. Well, the only way they'll ever stop will be if they hit something, which is that. Cool. I was going to say only 4,000 meters per second delta V, but at the same time, I've actually got quite a bit of extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times 4. That's probably more. I've got at least double that, so I've probably got 8,000 meters per second delta V, which is more. Oh, geez, I want to go too low. Do a sneaky sneaks. Hopefully that won't take my orbit too low. No, it should be fine. Because yeah, I wouldn't mind trying to get this done in the next half hour if I can. That being at this 35 minutes already. Okay. Cool. Hopefully you haven't left this too late. Ooh, it's moving quickly. Yeah, I've left it too late. Ah well. It's funny, that looks like it's going to actually go hit the planet, but it's not. It's going to totally miss. Hmm. Well, it's waiting a bit of delta here, but it's not as if I don't have enough fuel. Ah, 500 meters. Right. Or 600, I guess I really should say. It's interesting, why does this one, that one's got stripes, this one does not? I don't quite understand that. There's different variants. I'd say that's most likely what the issue is, or the thing is probably some variant which I wasn't aware of. It's all good though. Okay. Um. Okay. It's going to be a little bit tricky. But I got this. That was not ideal. Um, That's a heat shield. Okay, I don't quite know what's happening here, but I've lost my bunch of options. This isn't working anymore, and I don't know why. Okay. How much? 30. Why do I not have power? Oh, maybe a fudge. Weird, the options have come back. Okay. It should be a little more rough because I need to go get that docking port. Okay. That's not a bad idea, and I can do away with this. Keep the docking port. That's actually a really good idea. I'll get that docking port first. Okay, we don't want those engines going. Shut down, shut down. Okay. What the heck? That's weird. My stability control just randomly went off. Okay. Next target, Eve rocket. Parts. Oh, what I'll do is I'll get it all attached, and then I'll just once I've got it all attached, I'll work on it. Key thing is just to get everything ready for now. Cool. Actually, I'm going to jam that up the top there. I'd feel safest if it was up the top. Okay. Target. Control from here. Set as target. What? You stupid thing. Yeah, this is a little bit buggy tonight. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately what's happening is it keeps disconnecting, keeps forgetting the target. Cool, it's another one. Nice, and we'll go for that one. Okay. Ugh. I can do this in the next few minutes. Ugh. Okay. I think I've had enough for tonight. My entire Eve land has just been destroyed. Okay, and it's... Okay, load. We'll see where this is at. Hopefully everything's intact. Ah, might be in luck. Emphasis on might. Thank you. Okay. What the... Okay, so some of you might be able to see the problem here. It's decided to put my roses on the outside. It's actually moved them. I can't use this. It's actually changed it. Okay, because what's happened is completely impossible. Roses don't magically move. What I'll do is I'll land this one. I'll cheat. I'll do it off screen, but I'll cheat. That's I think my easiest option because that can't happen. Simple as that. That cannot happen. I'm just going to undock. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, we have successfully managed to go dock with that. I'll do the rest of it off screen, that way at least we're ready to launch the next mission. Oh, that's painful. Is what it is, I suppose. I'll also, at least if I redo this, I'll also hang on, so I'll save it as load persistent. What I'll do is I'll save this. That way, at least hopefully I've got something. Yeah, I knew something was not quite right when I heard that. It's not ideal. Possibly if I physics warped, because the rotors don't like physics warping very much. Things go really wrong if you do that, so it's possible I accidentally did that by mistake. Yeah, because I mean I've been at this an hour. I'm almost done, but just the bugs. This is not really acceptable. One. Undock, undock, undock. Save. 2. Okay, so I've got a couple of backups if I really need. 0, 1, and 0 if I really have to. 1 and 2. Cool. Look, we'll leave it there for tonight. I'll try to see if I can come back next week and at least launch the mission. Peace out, Jeb. Says hi. We'll see you guys next time.